Okay, everyone shut up. Okay.
Chillcast, yay! Chilling on the
Streaming live every other
Wednesday, my dude.
This is Chillcast.
Certified hood classic.
Welcome back to Chillcast, everyone. D-Dub ruined the intro. He's going to apologize right now for doing so, D-Dub.
This is my public apology for announcing such things on an
My
inappropriate
mic
time.
is awful. My mic is awful this episode. I'm sorry.
It wasn't earlier. What the fuck did you do?
My mic was shitty. So, yeah.
It's okay, man. Hey, it's
Nigga,
alright.
what?
Hey, don't say that to him.
Oh. What the fuck is this thumbnail, Zach? What the fuck is this?
Oh, you hadn't seen the thumbnail yet? It's good, right?
Well,
I tried to find
Oh,
the oldest version of your OC that I could use.
I have you on notifications, so it just popped up as soon as you said it.
That's so good. Isn't
I'm
it great?
assuming that your computer's chugging like fucking super hard, like, having all these GIFs on here.
It's not doing too bad, but I'm also not doing anything. I feel like the second I click something, it's just gonna go, vroom,
Look, man, you had a good run, man. What is this, episode 98?
This is episode 98. That means we have one more episode till the grand finale.
Whoa, man! Like, have we talked about like what we're gonna do? Or we're gonna leave that a surprise, or
No, we should leave that a surprise. Just because it might get more epic or it might get less epic. Who knows?
You're right, man. Fucking like,
But
I really appreciate like the three guys who stuck in while I was not making content, and Zach's like doing a job instead of making content.
Yeah.
We still like to talk to each other during this time, and we think it's pretty epic.
Now that the podcast is gonna end, we're never gonna talk to each other ever again.
Part ways, like
I'm gonna delete
Dragon
all
Balls
your
and
numbers.
We don't have each other's numbers, Zach.
We have each other's other numbers. I don't think
Well,
a
I'm
lot of
gonna
people
give it
don't
to
have
you
phone
when
numbers
you need it.
anymore. You know what I mean?
No.
No, there are a lot of people that I talk to. I don't have their actual phone number. I talk to them on anything else. Like
That's actually really epic.
people I see daily. I'm like, I don't actually have this person's phone number. Interesting enough.
You don't think that's epic?
I don't know how to feel about it. Like when I talk to my parents, they're like, "You don't have their phone number?" It's like, "No, I don't need it." I talk to them on like Instagram or Snapchat or something.
I think it's interesting that people just don't text. Like, I feel like people don't really use text messaging for friends. I feel like that's only for family.
Yeah, like
Shit.
if I'm texting someone, they're like my family or my girlfriend. Like they're someone a little more serious. But like friends, like we have a Telegram chat or we have WhatsApp.
Telegram chat.
Yeah, apparently Telegram is used by like the alt-right now, and like QAnon people.
I mean, do you care about that?
No, I just thought that was interesting because whenever I say, "Oh, I have a Telegram with my friends," like some people look at me kind of weird, and I didn't know why, and that's apparently why. It's because it's used by
Oh, that's kind of epic. if you
like
think about it.
fringe society people. Yeah.
Well, look on the bright side. At least we know that you're not that way, right?
Yeah. Anyway,
The fucking
what-
pitmass laugh.
don't look into the messages, please.
But what's today's topic, Sly?
Well, I mean, I only brought one. I think I brought like many.
Tell us your topic, Sly. Why don't you kick off the ball?
Smashes in the shitter again. And-
Again.
This time,
Congratulations, another Sly, another fucking entry that Sly cares about.
It's his topic.
What?
Let him cook.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna let him cook. I just want you to know that fucking we already knew that Smash was like that shit was not gonna get resurrected anytime soon. Not in our lifetime.
I mean, well,
It-
here's the thing: you still have like competitive scenes and majors and like people wanting to just go and everything, but it's kind of weird how like it's it's weird because it's coming in like different kind of waves where like now it's like terms of financial stability and like
Yeah.
it's affecting like top league like players and when people, and I mean, to be honest, like, it's kind of crazy, like, how people really made money off of even doing, like, Smash and tournaments and shit. When I see a lot of, like, people, like, because I saw a bunch of videos about, like, the whole situation happening, and, people just make so much more money streaming rather than competing nowadays, and
Oh
it,
yeah,
and
yeah.
it's so, like, I don't know. You
Look,
just
Sly,
never
Smash was
profit
never
off.
epic, and that's the problem from the beginning. Smash was never epic, and that's
That-
why it doesn't have the following
That's not
or the
true.
fucking.
That's
Oh,
not
okay.
true.
All right.
I,
What name something epic about Smash right now?
I
Besides the
honestly,
wombo combo.
I honestly feel like Smash carried Evo for the past like 7 years, up until fighting games got recently popular again with like Strive and stuff.
I mean, all right. So fucking as far as like fighting games go,
Mm-hmm.
Smash Brothers, at least like Melee, the fucking very competitive. I would say is one of those games where like you got to be deep embedded into the fan base instead of like a casual.
Yeah,
While
but you don't
fucking
think that about fighting games though?
no,
Honestly, well, I mean, I can see that from, like an outside perspective, but, like, it's Melee does have such a fucking cult following, but at
Yeah,
the same time, I mean, so does Marvel.
yeah. No, yeah. I mean, like,
Yeah.
I don't get what you're saying, D-Dub, because I know more people that play casual Smash Brothers, and I don't know a lot of people that play.
I feel like if you're
casual,
gonna
like, anything
league
else.
something right, at least Evo wise, like fucking like think about Majin for example, that was just like some random nigga fucking playing as King, and he was just like
He was
super
not
epic.
random.
Yeah, man, he was a random nigga playing as
established.
he was a random nigga fucking playing as King. And he did a couple of power bombs and he made it to the top leagues.
No, he wasn't random. He wasn't just
I
some
know,
Joe
he was
Blow. He was a
awesome.
person who fought in his scene and had.
I want
like,
you to know that King was a low tier character, and
He
he
still
made it all the way
is.
to the top percentile
Here's the
with
thing.
fucking King.
Here's the thing. It doesn't fucking matter about tiers.
Here's
At
never
that-
mattered.
No, it doesn't matter. You like, especially at that point in Tekken, I don't think the tier list in Tekken was like super duper set at that time. That was like what, third year of Tekken 7, second year?
Yes.
Yeah. And he when he was fighting JDCR in that Evo clip, he was fighting on the best King stage in the game, hands down. I'm not shitting on Lil Majin, because Lil Majin's a fucking beast, and I love that guy. But I'm just saying, it was the most hype Evo moment of all time. That's all I'm fucking saying.
So whenever I look at Majin, I think of like a guy who just walked into like that tournament and like just like wrecked house with like any history at all.
I mean, you
Obviously,
can-
he fucking like did shit before that.
Listen, you
but,
can
like-
say that about Arslan Ash,
Go on.
because he came out of Pakistan. And there was like no one out of Pakistan. Everyone was like, "Who the fuck is this guy?" And then
He
all
just
the
came in a
Pakistan
Rick
guys-
House.
Yeah, he won Evo.
I remember that. I don't
Yeah.
remember him fucking not being known before that.
Yeah, no one knew who the fuck he was, and no one knew that Pakistan had players. And all of a sudden, the spotlight's on Pakistan, and it turns out they're like one of the best Tekken like people ever.
Wow.
Like Atif Butt just won Tekken World Tour. Another Pakistani player.
I have a question for you guys.
Mhm.
It's semi-related.
Uh-huh.
Mortal Kombat 12 has just been announced.
Oh,
In,
well, it
in
got
like
leaked.
the most embarrassing way ever. Yeah.
It was one of those like, yeah, and also Mortal Kombat 12 was coming out, and then fucking Ed Boon was like, why'd y'all do that?
Yeah, that was definitely not planned well.
My question to you guys is, will Mortal Kombat ever be taken seriously competitively?
Eventually. I mean, if they get the shit down correctly. I think they're just like, I don't know. Because
As soon as they
It
took
has-
away Melina's tits, fucking the game was dead on arrival.
Look,
However,
I don't think Mortal Kombat's like not taken seriously. I think because 10 was really good, 9 was really good. People played those competitively.
people
It's just-
love 9. Holy shit.
It's just 11. 11 was just a stumble in the wrong direction. You know, I don't
Yeah,
think it's the
yeah.
death of Mortal Kombat or anything.
Have you played 11?
I played a little
I
bit. And
have
I
a
really
little
didn't
bit.
like it.
A majority of it is either blocking or grabbing, and like that's what like the problem is with that
They
game.
they need to
Or
wrangle that.
zoning.
Oh yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. I feel
They
like they
had
need
like a good like
to.
foundation, but like
Yeah,
it's one of those games where like you can't like how can you leak something that can be exploited so fucking that can be exploited so fucking hard.
I
Holy
think
shit.
Mortal Kombat's in this interesting place where it sells really well and it's a really well
It has its fan
selling
base for
fighting game.
sure, but
It
it
has
won't Evo though.
it well like I'm saying like they're trying to balance because Mortal Kombat is a game with a lot of casual players
For
that
sure.
just like to play the game, and so I think they're trying to balance the casual and competitive scene. And I think in 11 they went a little more casual with like the customization of your loadout, not your loadout, like your moveset customization, way off the fucking rails.
Exactly.
I would like them to rein back in. I liked in 10 where you had the different attributes or whatever it's called.
I
Yeah.
personally Oh wait, sorry, are you thinking about fucking Injustice?
No, I'm thinking about in Mortal Kombat 10 when you pick a character, they have like 3 different styles and they're like
Oh yeah,
different
yeah, 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 yeah,
specialties.
yeah. That was epic. That was epic.
That was cool. I like that. Some people didn't like it, but I thought it was a
It's
cool
basically three
thing.
different characters for like each character. So like
Yeah,
that was like super epic.
yeah. I thought it was nice.
I do know that when a Mortal Kombat comes out, people will buy Mortal Kombat just because it's fucking Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
But as far as like playing that game competitively, like I feel as though like there is no way, right? Like I feel like it's one of those games where like it's either you're good at it or you're a fucking asshole, and it's just like there is no in between.
Yeah, I mean, I was even surprised to see Mortal Kombat 11 made it to EPO this year.
I think it's that Warner Bros. Money.
Yeah.
The game is bad.
Oh, speaking of Warner Bros. money.
Oh my god, let's talk about it.
Yeah, Multiverses has lost 99% of its player base on
That is the
Steam.
most beautiful. Like, all right, so I am gonna talk about this as a Resident Multiverses player,
Yeah,
who
we
dropped off after the season was fucking like announced. But you guys play Multiverses, right? Like, was you guys into it as much as I was?
yeah,
I
I
was
was
into
into
it
it
like
a
the
bit.
first 2 weeks. I was playing a good amount the first 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's safe to be honest. It's
Gotcha.
2
No,
weeks.
I was into it like as long as that battle pass fucking lasted, and once it was done and they announced season 1, I was like done. And let me explain why. So Multiverse casually announced that like, yeah, each month we're gonna announce a new character, and they did that for like 2 months, and then they realized, wow, balancing is hard. So like, they they kept fucking dropping the ball on either like fucking nerfing or fucking making characters better in general. Fucking so like they gave people like no reason to like pick it up because like it's either their favorite is gonna get fucked or fucking somebody who they hate is gonna like fucking conquer them like in general. There was like a whole like exploitation of fucking Bugs Bunny and fucking the bitch from fucking Game of Thrones
Oh,
and
Arya.
like yeah, no, not yeah, Arya. It's fucking and basically you could just like spam fucking like projectiles or fucking like the fucking safe for Bugs Bunny, for example. You could like spawn 2 of them bitches and like you wasn't supposed to do that. It's still like I don't know, there's just like a whole bunch of shit.
I heard Velma was really busting doubles too.
Velma was so busted that she broke the game, and so like they had to like scale her back tremendously. Shaggy was like literally the only one who was untouched, and that was my main. Therefore, like I wasn't as affected as everybody who was like playing as broken characters. I have friends who were scumbags who was playing as Supermans, and they were like literally just flying all over the screen trying to get a kill instead of trying to fucking fight. And I was like,
they
oh,
was just fucking fishing and shit.
yes. So like fucking like that was annoying, and I had to carry the whole team. But basically, it dropped off once they like so the latest battle pass that they got, at the end of the battle pass it was like 50 fucking like levels up. You get skins for Bugs Bunny.
Yeah,
And
yeah, I saw that.
and I immediately went, well, what the fuck? like okay, what is this?
I don't know. It's funny because Multiverse comes out, right? and there's been a lot of talk in
The
the fighting
fastest growing fighting game of all time.
Yeah. I mean, that was the thing. Is there was a lot of talk in the fighting game community before Multiverse about free-to-play fighting games and if that model could work. And Multiverse was kind of the first thing to try to do that, and to see it lose 99% of its player base. I wouldn't say it's a failure, but I would say it's definitely a cautionary tale to any fighting game that wants to try this in the future. And it's
For a game that's fucking free to
Yeah.
lose 99%, that's saying a lot. Dude.
I don't know why we're pushing for free to play so hard. Because yeah, but I don't know why the fighting game community is like free to play is gonna save fighting games. First of all, fighting games aren't fucking dead. It feels like everything is gonna save fighting games. Anytime anything happens, it's gonna save fighting games. But it's just weird because I don't think anyone necessarily likes the Battle Pass model. Like Suicide Squad is coming now, and everyone's already pissed that it's a Battle Pass fucking thing on a single player game. You know?
So I think more people are pissed about like fucking equipping a gun with like a whole bunch of numbers that don't mean fucking anything.
Oh yeah.
And fucking, I forgot what that system's called, but like yeah, like just like shit like that.
It's fucking stupid. That's beside the point. But I don't think anyone is like happy about like monetization and microtransactions in free to play games. But for some reason, the fighting game community is like, oh yeah, this is what I want. This is what I want. Would you play fucking Tekken if it was a free to play game?
They tried that.
Yeah, if it was called Tekken Revolution, would you play that?
Yes, because it was a Tekken game.
Yeah, but you have to pay.
However, if I was when Tekken Revolution came out, there was actually like some problems with it. Only a couple of characters were available, but my main was, therefore I didn't care. But
better question. Would you compete?
No.
Free
Oh no, for sure not. No.
How was the Multiverse's competitive scene?
Multiverse's competitive scene made it to Evo first year
it made it to Evo first year because of Warner Brothers money, and it
for
wasn't
sure.
even. It wasn't even a
I was gonna break
game.
that down. Like fucking 2 weeks into the game coming out, it was already at Evo, and as amazing as that was, it gave me belief that like that shit was possible. Like I was grinding, I was gonna try and league that shit, and like I was top percentile of Shaggy, and then like there was so many exploits of the game that like fucking like it feels like you're fighting against like what's broken and what's not. But as far as like that tournament went, everybody was picking like Velmas and shit like that, so I'm sure that you know how that went.
Right.
How would an Evo of Multiverses go now?
Would I not know?
I think this is the last year. Not gonna lie, fella.
It didn't even make it a year, dude. That's fucking nuts.
Isn't that coming to Evo this year?
It's not it wasn't a main stage game last year, but I mean, you can have as many side tournaments as you want at Evo. That's like one of the big things. So it's definitely gonna be there. You know, fucking some random ass Dreamcast.
I think it's gonna be the last year that is there. Is what I'm getting.
Yeah, I don't know, man. They gotta do. Do you think that they're gonna do anything to fix this?
I mean, I don't know. Would they want to do something to attract all that, or would they?
So unfortunately, what they gotta do is announce like a whole character pack instead of fucking just like one character, because like you need something like that with shift eyes. Like fucking if they be like if like tomorrow they're like. Oh yeah, for a big pack fucking balance patch. If they just announce like fucking who cares? Ben 10, fucking Craig of the Creek, fucking like just like if they just announce like a bunch of characters that people wanted from the fucking beginning, and fucking
Here's,
just like
here's an article from Kotaku. It says Pickle Rick might come to Multiverse just as game is dying.
Is that?
I mean, do you think Pickle Rick is gonna save Multiverses?
I think that's poetry if you think about it. but personally, no. I don't see that happen.
You don't want to see Pickle Rick in Multiverses?
I don't want to see Pickle Rick at all. However, that episode was epic. But like as far as like the meme, like Oh wait, fucking! I just realized that Evo is gonna like happen as like Street Fighter 6 is coming out. So like that's like right on
Yeah,
time.
it's like 2 months or something like that. Yeah.
Is that enough time for people to like
Oh
get
yeah.
shit settled?
It doesn't matter.
I like
Well,
that answer. Thank
well,
you.
it's funny because last year, DNF Duel came out around the same time around Evo, and people were like, "Oh, we don't want to put DNF Duel in because it's too new. It's too new." And then DNF Duel doesn't even make it this year, but Street Fighter 6 is gonna make it because it's Street Fighter 6.
Bro,
and
I
it's
know
like a
the
giant
fans are
game.
fucking mad.
Oh yeah, all three of them. Yeah.
I want you to know that Marvel vs. Capcom 3 is still like being presented as like while the bad Marvel vs. Capcom game is like not.
Honestly, I'm looking forward to that shit.
I am too. I'm excited to see some Marvel, baby.
When's Marvel?
Honestly, I've been itching to play some.
Marvel's cool.
I have KOF, but I don't remember liking it or not. So like,
KOF's cool.
KOF is one of those games that like it is deprived of content. Therefore, you're like, all right, I'm playing it, and now I'm not. Just like it's one of those things.
Well, during Evo last year, the balancing was really fucked up, and so everyone ran the same 3 characters. Like no fucking lie.
Is it fixed now?
Yeah, no, now it's good. Now it's pretty balanced. Like you can pretty much pick whoever and be viable.
I think the only balanced game at Evo right now, besides Dragon Ball Z, but that's just my personal opinion, is Guilty Gear.
No.
I don't know about that.
Wrong. Both of those are wrong.
Is there a broken character in Guilty Gear now?
Guilty Gear always has a couple busted characters. Happy Chaos tears everything apart. He's way too good. And then it's Nagoriyuki.
They could just ban him.
They're not gonna ban him.
Well, in that case, I do think Fighters is fucking balanced to a degree. But that's because like
it's all fusion. It's all fusions.
I would say honestly,
you would never see an all fusion scheme though. Like fucking like that's what I'm getting at. Like that's like that's like deprived of like you being a good player.
Yeah, but would you say that every team has
everybody has a Broly?
Yeah, exactly. Every team has to share at least like one top tier.
For sure. I agree with that. But does that mean it's broken?
Now.
I don't know. It might. It's weird. It's hard to say with team games because we're definitely going to see the same thing with Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
Fuck. Everybody's just gonna have Doom.
They're gonna have Doom and X20 whatever, and Phoenix. They're gonna do the Dark Phoenix thing.
Or fucking Iron Man with the fucking proton cannon. Yeah, that's fucking.
How to do Infinite?
It's a full screen move.
Don't forget about fucking what's his face?
Dante?
Yeah, no, Virgil.
Ah.
Yeah, that's gonna happen too.
Fuck, is Street Fighter 6 gonna be a good game?
Honestly, yeah. I was gonna
so.
say that I think in terms of it being balanced, I would say it is mainly because it's gonna be pretty fresh. So you don't know what the fuck's gonna happen.
True. Yeah, I feel like it's not gonna have a lot of time to like build a meta, so I feel like a lot of people are going to try new things with it that won't be tried later on in the meta.
Then again, there are people who had the fucking beta even after it closed, so they labbed. Yeah.
Bro,
we guys try to play for fun or for glory?
For fun.
I would usually play for fun, but I don't know. I would like.
My main isn't in the game, so like I can't get too excited.
Who's your Street Fighter main?
Dudley.
Interesting, Dudley.
Dudley would be sick.
If I had Dudley, I would try and league that shit. Not gonna lie.
Would you play Bison?
No, he doesn't have cross counter.
What about Balrog?
No, he doesn't have cross counter.
It's just because he doesn't have a cross counter.
Dudley having cross counter is like one of the most like high IQ fucking things I do in that fucking game, and now I don't have them.
Yo, what if instead of G, they fucking put in Q from 3?
That would be sick.
Will he be naked?
Yes, it could be.
That's what's under his trench coat.
He has like an open trench coat where it's just flopping out.
Oh yeah! Whoa, the whole flop.
Yeah, the whole flop.
I really appreciate that. Thank you.
Well, they put the characters I give a fuck about in Street Fighter, so that's good.
Oh, that's not good.
I'm honestly waiting to see how Akuma is gonna look like.
Dude, if
He's
they
gonna be bald.
bro, they're gonna make up for Street Fighter V's like lion mane by just taking all the hair off his body.
Was Akuma
Make him
announced for
bald.
Street Fighter 5 after fucking Tekken 7 or like what?
Actually,
He launched with Tekken 7.
Tekken 7 launched with Akuma before Street Fighter 5 did.
So that's what I remember. Like Street Fighter 5 was already out, but Tekken
Yeah.
7 wasn't, and then Akuma was DLC, who was later announced after Tekken 7 like came out.
Wasn't
like
wasn't Akuma in the leaked roster for Street Fighter 6 for the DLC people?
yes.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. I think there are
So-
4 people we haven't seen yet.
So do you think he'll look more like Tekken 7-esque, or do you think like they're just gonna like scale
Well, I
him
mean,
down?
we have a photo of him here. He looks he doesn't look Tekken 7-esque. He looks like a giant beast.
Oh well, I don't like that he grew some inches. Then
Bro, he's like buff as shit. He's got no shirt on. He has more hair.
oh man, is he cute?
Nah, he's fugly, like in the best way, you know.
Oh, is he like fucking hentai ugly or like what?
No, he's like a buff anime person, like a JoJo, but like a little bit farther, like Berserk, like a Berserk.
Oh, ew!
Almost One Piece.
The One Piece is real.
Yo, One Piece is good.
Yeah, but that.
But yeah, if you guys think Street Fighter 6 is gonna be good, I'm inclined to believe that it is.
What'd
Why?
you think of the recent reveals?
We
were
have
good.
Cherokee girl, not Cherokee
Lily.
girl, Indian
Yeah,
girl.
She's Mexican.
Lily.
She's Southeast Asian.
No, she's not.
Lily.
But yeah, like, we got Lily, and they kept doing like these like obscure crotch shot fucking angles, and I'm not sure if like she's super young or super old.
No, she's
but, like-
super young. She's super young.
Oh, don't tell me that. I don't want to hear that. But yeah, like they keep fucking like doing like up shorts, and I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Updoots are doing updoots.
Sure.
Speaking of shots, dude, you see fucking Zangief?
Dude,
He's
he
a
looks-
wrestler now.
Yeah, I know. I really like what they're doing with Zangief. I mean, Zangief is like, I don't care about grapplers that much, but I'm so glad they gave him like a lot of fun wrestling moves. Like he's a real wrestler now.
King will forever be the best wrestler video game character ever made.
King, yeah. I mean, obviously.
Zangief is a close second.
Zangief is he's giving him a run for his money now.
I mean, yeah, man, he does the Goldberg Slam and the drop kick of doom.
Yeah, he's got his fucking moves. He jiggles. Did you see him jiggle when he hits stuff?
I'm afraid that you're watching that trailer way too heavily, Deny.
No, everyone was talking about how his thighs fucking
gets all
jiggle.
red.
Yeah, he gets
All
all
right.
red and he jiggles and shit.
Are you
It's all
implying?
veiny.
Are you implying that like there's physics now?
Yeah, yeah, there are physics now. That's a big
Oh.
step up.
Oh man, if there's physics now,
That's a
hopefully with
huge-
this cameo reveal that we also got,
Good lord.
hopefully some shit happens when like you
Good.
put the leotard on her. Oh, also the leotard isn't on her.
It will be. You see how
mean-
precariously they placed her hand on her ass cheek. You know they're planning to show some cheekage.
Oh no, if our Mika can get fucking toned down by slapping her ass and fucking like pointing at the fucking player, I'm inclined to believe that like Capcom knows where
Right.
to censor and where not to.
Right. See, that's what's funny is that Capcom obviously wants this to be an esport push, you know, because they're putting so
But
much
they also want it to
money-
be etchy.
Yeah, that's what's interesting is that something that kept Street Fighter V down was Art Mika sexualizing, like just slapping her ass. That's not even that bad, you know. But like now Cammy's just like gonna show all her cheeks like that. I don't think so, you know.
He
It's just-
doesn't show all of her cheeks.
Dude, her win pose where she puts her arm like right in front of her ass crack. Can you imagine that in the leotard?
I can imagine that naked.
That's basically what it is, because the one part of clothing covering her is covered by her hand.
I want you to know that the marketing team for this game knows what they're doing. They literally
Yes.
made the sexual post of fucking Cammy and like with like fucking sensual music over it while like she's posing. And I'm like, oh okay.
Have you
That's
seen their Twitter?
I don't want to now.
No, they like
I saw their TikTok.
the day after they
Oh, yeah.
tweeted, they were like, "You guys really like Cammy, huh?"
Oh,
And then
so like, are they aware or are they not aware? Like, I don't understand.
no, they're very aware. They just retweeted before the podcast. I saw it. Some like fan art where they drew Zangief in the Cammy pose. The stretch.
Yeez.
So they totally fucking know what they're doing.
Have you guys noticed that a Tekken character has been announced every week?
Yeah, that's
Yes.
interesting.
I
huh?
saw Jin's trailer, but dude, Kazuya, best fucking trailer by far.
Yeah.
Don't take it personal, kid.
Don't take it personal, kid. What?
Oh, well.
I thought you were gonna follow up with something.
Oh, honestly, I should have. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if you're aware of the fucking memes of like, it's kind of anime video games, but I think this came from Yakuza. It's the meme not gonna sugarcoat it,
Yeah.
and then fucking
Yes.
they just put inputs on the screen, and I'm like, oh, this is great.
You're not gonna.
Damn. It's like,
She's 12.
Dude,
man.
I love that shit so much.
but yeah, fucking, they did that for Kazuya when he was like first announced like a couple weeks back.
Yeah.
And now Jin is out, so that means that I'm gonna get like a fucking Paul showcase, which is my main, and I don't like his hair. I don't like his hair.
I like.
but-
it.
If his hair was like fucking Tekken 4's long hair, I would have been fine with it. They did like a bob type deal. It's like I have no idea like what they're going for.
I'm fine with the bob. I know Paul is Paul, but I was never a fan of his tall, flat top hair.
It was
personally.
iconic.
Yeah, I know it's iconic.
Well,
but
it's
it's
to
just
me,
not
I was
something
like,
I
yeah,
like.
I think it's funny because it's like, man, I wish they'd do something about that goofy ass hair. But then they did something with it, and I'm like, I don't like it.
No, I like it personally. I don't mind it. I think it goes well with what he's wearing. Like he just
It's
looks
too
really.
big.
He looks disheveled. He looks like a Mad Max Fury Road person.
I want Harada to know if his fucking big hair ain't a customization in the fucking like.
He already said it would be.
Yeah, did he?
Yeah, he did.
Wow.
'Cause
So
he
like,
knows-
am I allowed to ask him for anything
he
ever
says,
again?
Don't ask me for shit.
Yeah, Harada works fast.
He does work fast.
Pretty
He was
good.
on like Twitter, like just like telling people, like that's how far you know that Tekken isn't very far because like someone on the Twitter was like the lighting effects are a little bright on some stuff. He's like,
And then they changed it.
no, he was like, well,
Did you
let me see if I can change it or something. And he came back like in an hour. It's like we're gonna make that toggleable in case you don't like it.
Didn't you fucking like get a tweet from Harada?
Yeah, I forgot what I was talking about. I was talking about like a car or something. I forgot what I was
Yeah.
talking
I
about.
think it's my rollback netcode.
He said rollback on net code is not a real. That's what he said.
It never existed even.
It never existed. Oh shit! You know what's funny is I knew that Tekken 8 was going to be divisive for the old heads, but
I think that people who grew up with Tekken is gonna buy Tekken.
no, yeah, but I don't know. I've heard a lot of complaints primarily from this Jin trailer because Jin has a lot of anime bullshit going on now.
I think he always has. Oh wait, are you talking like the one winged angel fucking type deal? It's just...
Well, no,
Yeah.
he does that, and he does that big ass Lars ass flip kick in the air with all the lighting effects and all that. I think the lighting
Okay.
effects are just adding to it.
June's moveset, like, because he has a different fighting style now or something like that.
Yeah, basically. I think. Well, first of all, boomers are boomers, and they're gonna complain about shit. But like,
It's weird because like, all right, so Tekken 3 came out fucking what 99, 98,
yeah,
probably 97. But fucking like when Tekken 3 came out, Jin was like for sure going to be the cover star of like the entire series. If they haven't accepted it by now, it's like very hilarious.
no, I don't
However,
think that's what they're upset about. I think it's just like the direction the game is going in its presentation.
I feel like Jin has always been like that. Fucking just like an edgy teenager who just like
yeah.
wants
No,
to
I
look
don't-
epic at all
No,
times.
I don't think it's that. I think it's like that Tekken is going more aggressive and like the lighting and like all the flashing and shit. I think people are like, oh my god, it's turning into like an anime game. And to be fair, we've only seen trailers. We're not seeing like actual set gameplay.
Yeah,
We're
man.
seeing, like,
All we saw was the RTX turned on. So
yeah,
like,
we're
if you
seeing
think about it,
highlight reels. We're seeing like combo vids. You know, we're not seeing actual gameplay. So it's not going to be like explosions all the fucking time. You know?
don't you realize that everybody's wearing black? So like, this
I think it's
game.
funny that I think most people don't realize the in-game cinematics are just not going to be reflective of the actual game.
Oh yeah.
I noticed
We don't
that
even
when
have a
people keep
UI
looking
where-
at Call of Duty trailers and thinking, "Oh yeah, man, this is gonna be a good game," and like they haven't realized yet that they've been buying the same game.
Like people don't realize that like they hide the UI and the health bars and shit to just uh get the cinematography to its like max and show everything.
Yeah.
And obviously they'll edit it too. So
Yeah. Exactly.
I don't know.
People are dumb. People are stupid. That's what we're really trying to say.
Oh, so like, is there a certain type of people we're talking about, or like?
Anyway, what other topics do we got going on?
Jake Paul.
Yeah.
I actually thought of another topic too, but yeah, we could do that.
What's your topic, Sly? Tell us.
No, okay, fine. Have you guys fucking played Pizza Tower?
No, I want to play it.
So I would love for you to explain Pizza Tower. I saw the meme like grow overnight this past week actually, and like I don't know nothing about it.
Really?
Bro,
However, I feel like I know everything about it.
Yeah,
What's going on?
honestly, that's kind of where I've been because like I've seen a lot of gameplay about it and like the music is so fucking good too.
Mhm.
And I mean basically it's just this Wario like just this copy of like a Wario game sort of where it's super like rush based and like fast or like yeah, super fast paced and
Yeah. Saw the gameplay. It was like Sonic-esque, but
Yeah.
you can platform. So it's a super fast platformer,
Yeah.
and everything's timed.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I've actually been following this game for like over a year, like its development.
I thought
and
it just dropped seamlessly overnight, like without people talking about it.
No, I mean there was like people following it. Like it was a big Newgrounds following going around it. Like people in that kind of genre. But I was like, is this game ever gonna fucking come out? And then it just did overnight, and I was like, oh shit, it's out. And I haven't played it yet, but I'd love to play it. I saw some gameplay of it. But I didn't want to see it all because
It's crazy because like Zach, I think you like 2 years ago you got me into Friday Night Funkin' by like fucking like retweeting or like fucking liking like a beta of it.
oh really?
And then that shit like grew overnight.
No,
I was like, oh, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, I follow a bunch of like Newgrounds people, and they like just talk about game projects coming out.
So do you just have an eye for like shit fucking blowing up?
Yeah, I'm just like the coolest motherfucker on earth, you know.
Whoa.
Dude,
Yeah.
me and my girlfriend backed Friday Night Funkin'.
Like
dude.
when it was like fucking barely in beta, because like me and Zach saw it like when it was like barely on this fucking like it only had one level fucking when we saw it.
Yeah.
And he went bop 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 bop.
Dude, it's been so
Bobby
long.
Bop.
We haven't really heard many updates from that. But
Well,
I mean,
I'm kind of glad that we won't because like the fucking community is like keeping that shit fucking going.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen Edna for the Newgrounds thing? Edna.
I haven't.
It's it was this like cartoon on Newgrounds for a while. There are like 3 of them, but the person who makes them.
Oh, is that like the fucking like the polygons? People
Yeah, the polygon.
Oh, okay, all right, gotcha.
Wait,
Yeah,
is it like this blue and yellow person?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah,
I know exactly what you're
they're
talking about.
making
That blew up too.
They're making a game, and it's coming out.
Oh,
soon.
sick.
Yeah, and they put a trailer out recently for the game, and it looks really sick.
Why? Wait, so are you telling me that shit blew up without the game even being out?
Yeah, it was just like 3 animated things, and then it blew up.
Dang, like it's so weird to see like random shit go viral, but like you kind of like the appreciativeness of like somebody's art being fucking like recognized, right, and shit like that.
Yeah, I think it's
And
just
then-
like strong. It's just like strong character design, and
I think that's exactly what it is.
And the community,
Something
pushes
something
it
that
really
could be
well.
like something that could be replicated is always going to be like the most like the most popular, especially
Yeah.
like Friday Night Funkin'. Like everybody was like able to replicate that style like fairly fucking quick.
Well, I think what
Yeah.
helped I helped Friday Night Funkin' a lot was the modding community and how easy it was to like add your own stuff to Friday Night Funkin'.
It was very
Yeah.
welcoming as well. Like
Yeah.
fucking like yeah, you can just like immediately like, fucking drag anything that you want into that bitch and it just works.
It's so crazy how popular Friday Night Funkin' is for a free Flash game. Like it's got like a Nindroid coming out.
Ooh,
Like it looks sick. I really want one, honestly. But it's a fucking free to play Flash game, and it's got like figurines coming out for it from like a high level figurine maker.
that's fuck. I mean, like, there's
It's
no
crazy.
Friday Night Funkin' fucking t-shirts at Target or anything like that, but like, it's still like, what you say the following is cult or like fucking is it just one of those like?
I think it's a little cult, but it's like it's still like kind of popular. Like you'll see like rip-off. There are like plenty of rip-offs of Friday Night Funkin' like that you could buy.
Friday Night Funkin' is a ripoff. Fucking, I'm not sure if you've seen Scratching Melody, but Scratching Melody is like super good too. It's not like Friday Night Funkin', but it is a fucking rhythm game.
Oh no, I hadn't. Seen
Oh, are
that.
you talking about like is it that pink haired chick?
Yeah, no, it's a brown haired chick and she's like a kid. But there is a pink haired chick that's like in a bakery or fucking like I don't know. Let me show you a photo.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well,
I
I
think-
was
I
was
think it might be
talking-
a game my girlfriend knows. I'm not sure.
Ooh,
I
but
was,
it stars a parody of McDonald's.
what? A parody of
Yeah, man, it's pretty epic even.
Have I seen this?
Yes,
Heard
you
about
have.
this?
Have you seen this? Have you heard about this?
I guess not. I was talking in bootleg more like if you go to the mall and they'll have like a kiosk, you'll see like bootleg Friday Night Funkin'.
Oh, well, like that. That goes without saying. Fuck, you talk about the guys who be making t-shirts in their boots.
Yeah, but they also do like the plush. Like you can get a plush of like Bendy or something like that.
Oh, Bendy took off too, but like there's. Well, I take that back. Not took off. That shit's been big for a
Well,
while.
I've
what's
actually
but-
never
that?
seen this Scratchy Melody.
Yeah, I never.
Oh,
seen this
fucking like
either.
go fund it. Like you'll fucking like it's actually like super epic. It's
I'll check it out.
an
Have you
RPG.
guys-
It's basically Parappa, but like it's a non-binary fucking main character, and they're just like trying to pay rent, and like basically they just like had to fucking do musical battles to do.
Have you guys kept up with Fraymakers?
Oh,
Yeah, what is it, the Smash platformer?
Yeah, it's
Whatever?
like a.
there's so many. There's
It's a-
so fucking many.
I actually did back that one on Patreon.
Isn't
That-
Peppino isn't Peppino in there?
Yeah, yeah,
As an assist?
Isn't Octodad in there?
yeah. Octodad's like a playable character.
I know you can make any character that you want in there, which makes it like the game. But like,
Yeah.
there's a game that came out before that where you can also do that. So like, I don't see the like reason in like partaking.
You know, when people say they can make their own characters and like that in Framemakers, it reminds me of what people used to do in Rivals of Ether.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm referring to. Like, so like, fucking, and both of those remind me of just mugging. And I'd rather people just play mugging.
Dude, Mugen's sick as fuck.
Mugen is sick as
Fucking-
fuck.
Mugen is. I fucking used to like take Mugen to school to like fucking just like have tournaments and shit. But
Mugen tournament's like the
Really?
most busted tournament on earth.
yes, I made the most busted tournament on earth. I was like, yeah, man,
Dude,
fucking,
have
I
you-
had a McDonald's guy, fucking, like, I was so bad.
Have you seen the fucking shit that they do for Mugen now?
What was going on now?
Swear to God, I saw like this like full minute clip of this full round of like these two different colored Tims in New York.
Oh, I know exactly
yeah.
what you're talking
I
about.
love
Yeah,
that
yeah.
fucking video.
That game is just like fucking super epic. We should play Mugen one day.
That would be fun. Yeah, we should definitely.
Have you guys heard of Atomic Heart?
Yeah.
I've heard mixed things. Well, I've heard mixed things about it.
I could tell you about it if you want.
I've
yes, yeah,
seen
you
I've
tell.
seen Atomic Heart, if you know what I mean.
Atomic Heart. Oh wait, are you referring to the pornography?
I'm referring to the pornography.
Okay, so Atomic Heart is basically starring this like guy who talks a lot. It's basically Russian propaganda, but like there's like two ballerina fucking robot chicks. Therefore, like nobody cares. So like The main thing with this game, it's not a selling point, but this is what made people even care about the game. As soon as they saw the two ballerinas, somebody made a joke tweet stating that the developer made a 6-hour sex scene with the two ballerinas in fucking question, and now everybody's playing the game to try and see it. So I'm like, oh, that's great.
Who the fuck would believe a 2-hour sex scene is in a video
No,
game?
6.
Who would believe that? That's so fucking stupid.
I think that's
obviously
pretty
a
epic.
joke.
I think that's pretty epic.
Dude,
If it was
just
true.
think about that. 6 hours. That's fucking crazy.
If you
But,
if you saw a 6-hour sex scene, would you watch all 6 hours?
I would for sure like. I was for sure like space it out to certain days.
Dude, you would only need 2 minutes.
I will watch it. Then I'll turn it off and watch it some more the next day. You know, fucking till I finish it.
Watching some more the next
Fucking
day.
let me tell you about the longest porno I've seen fucking so far. I forgot what it's called. But it's a SFM, I believe, and basically, no. I mean, this is great. Fuck, it's like it's the people who fucking made, fuck that new. It's not a new game, but like, there's a Steam game where you like basically like it's like StarCraft or some shit like that, but basically like you can fuck your crewmates or some shit. Let me fucking look this up. Give me a second. Ah man, porn's great, right, guys?
Yeah, man.
In porn epic. I want you to say porn is epic right now.
1, 2, 3. Porn is epic.
Porn is epic. I really appreciate that, guys. Thank you for not letting me down. You know?
Again, you say again.
Porn is epic.
Porn is epic. Woo.
Woo, yay, woo! Oh yeah, only plays yeah.
Only plays, yeah.
Oh man. But yeah. Basically, sex is cool. I was gonna talk about this fucking the longest porno I've ever seen, but I can't find it right now. But long story short, 6 hours for a sex scene for a game that was released on multi consoles. Like obviously, like the age restriction would like change tremendously if that shit did exist. Is saying something. As far as like games is going, the only game that I care about is Breath of the Wild, which is gonna be not Breath of the Wild, fucking
Tears of the
Kingdom.
Tears of the Kingdom, and that's just gonna be $70. So I'm already gonna like cry about that. So like, you know.
Did we talk about how it's gonna be $70?
I believe we have.
I think we
did. Last podcast.
It's just
That's potty.
It's just interesting, isn't it?
I find it interesting, but only because that means that Pokemon is gonna have it justified for their game to be 60, and that's $70.
First of all, there was recently a Pokemon announcement for DLC for Scarlet and Violet, and it was like nothing. It was fucking nothing, and people get hyped about that shit. So Pokemon could charge like $150, and the Pokemon fan base will buy it.
Bro, how is Pokemon deal? Okay? First off, how is Pokemon gonna put more DLC, but somehow add less compared to the previous titles?
So I want you to know. So like, as far as fan bases go, right? I will always believe that like Sonic, the Sonic games is the most malnourished fucking like fandom like to ever live, because like they keep getting fucking like terrible games. Pokemon is like now like reaching like the end of like, wow man, this is terrible. But like they keep getting fucked in the ass and buying them anyway. The same thing with Sonic fans. Like fucking, they're like, oh man, this game looks bad. I'm buying it, but like fucking, it's like one of those things. So like, I don't think we're gonna get to a point to where Pokemon, the multi-billion-dollar corporation, by the way, is gonna like be at this point to where, yeah, man, we're just gonna keep making bad games. I feel like they're gonna like, there's something's gonna give, right?
I feel like with Pokemon being multi-billion, I don't think most of that's from the games, is it? I mean, the merchandise alone for Pokemon.
Yes, they can for sure put merch money into like the games, right?
Yeah, but I mean the merchandising of Pokemon makes up Billy like easy. Like everyone you know owns like something Pokemon related. Like everyone likes Pokemon. I mean, you can.
Everybody knows what a fucking Pikachu is.
Yeah,
for
everyone
sure.
knows what Pikachu is. Even if you don't like Pikachu, you have like 700 different Pokemon to choose from that you could like and somehow own something of. You know?
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Do you own anything from Pokemon?
I used to have a Mimikyu keychain that I was very fond of. And
Was that your favorite Pokemon, or are you like,
Mimikyu is probably like top 10 favorite Pokemon, yeah.
whoa?
I like Mimikyu. I think Mimikyu's funny. I
All
like
right,
Mimikyu.
how about you, Sly? Who's your main?
My main Pokemon.
Yeah, baby.
You probably might not expect this, but I like Heracross.
Wow, that's a. I mean, like that's a deep cut, honestly. Yeah, that's.
Which one's
Heracross is a
Heracross?
joke.
Stats or like fucking like is there like fucking the moves he learns? Like is there something like the way he looks? He's like Beetle
I
Man.
don't know. I think it's also just the little core memory of mine because I had a cassette. Like I used to have the Pokemon cassette tapes for like Johto specifically. I don't know. I really like Johto, but like that wasn't really relevant. I just got a fucking cassette tape from the shop my grandma got. So went to so um yeah, I don't know, but it was just this one
It's a
episode
whole new world.
where it was just that episode where Ash catches a Heracross. I'm like, dude, this guy's a homie. Fucking love this guy.
Heracross is like one of the most like you can league with Heracross. So like that's like fucking like one of the things about him.
Yeah.
Fucking Chimchar, fucking like all his like evolutions is my favorite, but I like monkeys, so like that I don't think I really count.
But I also feel like, well, I mean, I feel like I say that and it's pretty like lame because it doesn't have like any evolutions. But I mean, he's pretty cool.
I like
That's fair.
some of the later Pokemon, like the mid.
Oh, man, you like Trubbish?
No, I like Chandelure a lot though.
All right, man. The broadcast is over.
I like
You
Chandelure.
think
I
I'm joking?
like Chimecho. Chimecho's sick.
Oh, you're fucking. Why you like a Pokemon that like dangle? What's up with you?
I like flying Pokemon. I think like floating Pokemon. I think they're sick.
That's what it looks like. Yeah.
Or Pokemon that
Honestly,
are less
people-
like animal. I like the thing Pokemon. But not all of them. Like the keys are fucking stupid. But
I know
Gotcha.
people shit on Sword and Shield, but I really like Rookie.
I liked.
Huh.
The little monkey.
That's not a controversial opinion. You're fine.
Oh, who's that one motherfucker? The snow one.
Abominable Snow.
Obama
no,
Snow.
no. Okay, it's not the snow one. It's the. He looks like a teepee kind of.
A TP.
Yes.
Is he a tent?
He kind of looks like a. Is it Snowrite? Am I thinking Snowrite? Yeah, it's Snowrite.
Yeah.
I
Oh yeah.
I fucking
yeah,
love
yeah.
Snowrite.
I love you, bro.
I fucking love Snowrun. Damn it.
Oh,
Woo!
I really appreciate that.
Thank you. Have you seen him?
John Cena.
Have you seen Snowrite?
Oh yeah, I know Snow, right? He was in Legends of Arceus.
Isn't he cool?
He's a
Dope as
Pokemon.
fuck.
Oh, hey, what the fuck is Street Fighter Duel? Have you guys seen this?
It's a mobile game that's a turn-based.
The turn is it? I think it just came out, but is it good?
It's turn-based.
Is it worth anything?
It's turn-based.
Yeah, it's also a mobile game.
Have I mentioned that it's turn-based?
No, is it?
Unfortunately, it's turn-based.
Oh shit. Okay. What do you mean, unfortunately?
Well, most turn-based games that ain't, how do I explain? Turn-based games that ain't Dragon Quest or Pokemon, probably bad.
What about Yakuza Like a Dragon?
That shit is epic.
Yeah.
That shit's good. I'm
Yeah,
playing
it is.
through it right now.
It's great.
Fuck.
It's so
Fuck.
fucking good. It's so fucking good. Oh, they're coming
That
out
is-
with the new Yakuza, or the old Yakuza.
Yo,
Oh,
It's
you
only
tried
came out in
Ishin?
Japan.
Yeah, fuck it, it's already out.
I need to.
I want to play that game so fucking bad, and now
Yeah,
it's out.
I'm gonna play that. I'm gonna buy that bitch after I finish Like a Dragon. But I also am waiting to get paid so I can get the fucking DLC because I want to check that shit out too.
Oh
Fucking
yeah, man.
Like a
Fucking Kenny
dragon.
Omega is a summon in that fucking game.
Kenny Omega's funny.
Oh, you can also play with fucking like just fucking Kiryu in a fucking suit in that game.
Yeah.
you know, before suits were fucking made, you just walk around with a fucking gun and a sword in the suit.
You can even fucking dress up as Majima.
Oh man, nobody wants to do that.
Dude, Majima's good.
Kiryu-chan, Kiryu-chan. Oh man. So like, have you guys ever thought about Amy Rose from fucking Sonic naked?
Not maybe like twice.
No.
What do you mean no?
I don't like how quick you were with that no either. Like what?
No.
That's
What's wrong with you?
not once. Not
Because
one
you
slide.
just kind of threw that at my fucking...
Are you like a
fucking
Rouge
face.
person or like what?
Oh wait, I was thinking about Rouge.
I'm
Not
a
Amy.
nice
Rose.
guy.
Amy
Wait,
Rose
what
is
the
weird.
fuck?
Amy Rose is weird.
Come on, man. You don't like the pink echidna, man? You want the
No.
fucking white bat with fucking human tits?
I want the bat with human tits.
Break it down for me. Why?
Cause she has human tits.
Whoa, you might be onto something.
Isn't Amy Rose like 16 or something?
Who cares?
Whoa!
Hence the fucking thumbnail. Damn.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, you're gonna live up to the thumbnail now.
Always do. Fuck. Man, what else is there to talk about? We got 4 minutes. Is the new Kingdom Hearts game gonna be good?
No, it's gonna suck ass like the last 4. Anyway.
Oh,
Do you think Sora goes to... What do you think Sora buys when he goes to 7-Eleven?
I think he gets like pixie sticks and Fun Dip. And...
Like, he just goes with Kairi and Riku and they're high as shit. They're just like, let's go to 7-Eleven.
I think he would just get the slushy and call it a day.
I think Kairi
Yeah,
would just
probably.
stare at the drywall high as shit and like forget to get something, and then she like.
I
try
can't
to fall
imagine Sora high in that fucking clothing, like those big ass shoes. Like, there's something off about that.
off. Kingdom Hearts isn't Kingdom Hearts like the worst thing ever? Isn't it terrible?
Kingdom Hearts is the goofiest shit possible because you can't tell anybody about it because it's too late.
'Cause
It's too fucking late. They should have
Yeah.
been born when we were.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it, it's really... Do you think, like, anyone new would ever buy the newest Kingdom Hearts installment? Like, they're just like, oh, I gotta play through the old ones. Like, I mean, what is it gonna offer new players?
I can't openly tell some like it's the goofiest shit possible. It's like Final Fantasy, but like it ain't because like, you don't gotta play all the Final Fantasy games because there's no coherent story in there. Well,
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts, it makes it seem as though like, well, oh, what the fuck is all this shit? No, I gotta go back.
Here's the. Whenever I like tell someone about Kingdom Hearts, they're like, "Oh, should I play Kingdom Hearts?" I say no.
I
Do not
always
play-
say no.
Do not play Kingdom Hearts. It is not worth your time. The only reason I would still play Kingdom Hearts, and I'm debating about just not buying the next one because I've been burned. So many times.
Whoa!
Have I not said this?
Whoa!
Listen. I don't care how good the trailer looks because it looked really fucking good when it came out. It looked spectacular. It looked like everything I ever wanted. I'm not gonna get burned again. I'm not gonna get burned again. This is what we were talking about with the Pokemon fan base. The Kingdom Hearts fan base is the same shit. I didn't buy.
I feel like
Melody
the
of
Kingdom Hearts fan
Memories.
base ain't malnourished though. We keep getting good games. It's the story that was like that we're
No,
fucked on.
No, we don't keep getting good games, D-Dub. That's not true.
Tell me one Kingdom Hearts game that you did not enjoy besides 3.
Birth by Sleep.
Fuck, you're right. You're
Yeah, sure.
absolutely
Birth by
right.
Sleep, Coded, 365 Days Over 2.
Yeah, but all the funny
Over
Disney
two,
characters.
he says.
358 Days Over 2, whatever the fuck it is. This is
What about all
stupid.
the Disney characters, man? Don't you want to play with Penny Proud and fucking beat up all the
True that!
and beat up all the races in fucking like Proud Family world?
You have to beat up the Gross sisters.
Yeah, that's fucked.
'Cause
You
they're
guys
gonna
are my
be they're
girlfriend.
gonna be the evil, or no, you have to beat up La Cienega.
You
That's
guys and my girlfriend are the biggest fucking Kingdom Hearts.
who's gonna be who's gonna be corrupted by the darkness in that world, and they gotta face them.
It's gonna be La Cienca's granddad, the one that with the funny laugh.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
I love this. I love this idea.
Yeah.
And growing up, I'm sure that you guys all had the same idea. I've been writing my not fucking fan fiction, but like my dream game encounters in fucking Kingdom Hearts. I was like, I think it would be cool to have like all the Disney Channel shows fucking show up instead of like the movies. Like, oh yeah, man, I love to fucking fight with fucking Kim Possible. That shit would be epic.
Montana.
Yeah,
Hannah
fucking go to Hannah Montana world, man. Fucking like, is that too much to ask?
I wanna fight with Jackson.
I want to go
as a
meet Selena
summon.
Gomez and have a wizard fight.
Oh, that'd be sick.
I love kids, man.